what is the universe actually expanding into? Here's what's fucked, is if we look out far enough, we see that everything is literally moving away from us, almost like we're the center of the universe. Because we are. You are. Even these distant galaxies are. Everything is the center of its own universe. And that tells us something, because the expansion is occurring everywhere. The best way to imagine this is a 2D universe on the surface of a balloon. When we inflate the balloon, all the galaxies spread apart equally because the physical space between them is stretching. Except our universe isn't a fucking balloon. The balloon was expanding into something, my room. So what are we expanding into? We have two options. The first is that our universe could be infinite in size. Infinity doesn't need more space to grow because it already encompasses everything. Or in other words, infinity plus 1 is still infinity, and infinity plus infinity is also still infinity. I'll explain this paradox more on my subscriber page. Because an infinite universe doesn't need an outside, it can just expand into itself. Yeah, but what if our universe is finite in size? A finite universe would likely be unbounded, so if you traveled far enough, you would come back around. But if it's finite and expanding, it has to be expanding into something. No. Let me ask you, what is north of the North Pole? Sounds like a normal question until you realize it makes no sense. This question is just like asking what is outside of space. Space is everything. Space isn't some object that sits in something larger. It's really just geometry. The expansion of space is not like something external is being pumped into it, it's just that our coordinate system is stretching and it doesn't need anything to stretch into because, well, it's all self-contained. Oh, and the expansion of space is also speeding up and we don't know why. Whatever it is, we just call it dark energy. So in short, the answer doesn't make sense because the question doesn't make sense. You can't have an outside of space. Anyway, get the fuck off your phone.